Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. You can reach me at Erica S. Williams on Twitter. Today we're doing the Slow and Low series. We're here with Andre from the Young Black Wealth Builders out of Florida. Really excited to interview this guy. Him and his wife have a Facebook page that I follow, and it's pretty good. And so, how are you doing today, Andre?
I'm doing good, Erica. Thank you for having me on today. I appreciate it.
Man, I hear the weather in Florida is very nice.
Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful. Nice day, 70, 75, 80. Beautiful day.
Making everybody tear up. It's like
Right.
30 out here in Texas, and they act like they're
Really?
in fur coats out here.
Wow. Yeah. I could not deal with cold weather. I can't. I'm from upstate New York, and I had to get out of there.
I believe it. Uh,
Yeah.
I really enjoy your guys' Facebook page, and I hope people check it out.
Thank you.
Definitely want to go ahead and start off with where did you grow up, and how did it shape you?
I grew up in Rochester, New York, upstate New York, a couple hours from the city, about 6 hours from New York City, so way up upstate New York. And also, I was born in Illinois, but we moved back and forth between Rochester and Illinois. But grew up in mostly in Rochester, and it shaped me. Just growing up mainly in the inner city, going to inner city schools, inner city high school, and that's why we're young black wealth builders because the poverty and the mess that we grew up in, I really despised it, and it just shaped my attitude that what's wrong, something has to change, what's going on here. So and really set me on a mission to try to figure out what the problem is. What can I do to change this?
That's really great stuff. Uh, I was going to say, what was some of the biggest challenges getting started in your business or your businesses?
Okay. Some of the biggest challenges getting started in business for me was I have a home-based business, and I've always been in home-based business, and the money aspect was never a problem because if you want something bad enough, you're gonna find the money to get it. And the great thing about home-based business is low startup. But the biggest thing was always this thing right here, my mind and coming where I come from, and there was a lot of lack, and we went a lot of times without. So the hardest thing was believing that I can succeed, just having the confidence, and just being able to just shape, just really take a look at my beliefs and say, wow, my mindset needs to grow. I need to change. I've grown up in the inner city. All I know is inner city, and now I'm trying to build a business, and I don't know how to operate. So I had to learn and change and grow. So that was my biggest challenge getting started. Really, just knowing that I have to change my mindset in order for me to change my life.
Oh, I mean, I agree wholeheartedly. It's so important to who you associate yourself around and what you put
Right,
in your mind. Sometimes I go places and I'll see other minorities that are having a real struggle, and I'm like, okay, well, what's going on over there? They're in the
right,
middle of this Texas that's got jobs everywhere and opportunities. So it's always a mystery to me what's going on and why people aren't kind of feeding their mind a little bit.
yeah, yeah. If I could piggyback on that too, it's that as once I started learning and reading and growing and changing my mind, it's like you'll be able to see other things that you couldn't see that was around you all the time. And just a quick example, just growing up in the inner city, all you see is dilapidated buildings and poverty and crime and all this. But at the same time, somebody else can come into that same inner city and see, wow, I can really shape and mold this place. I can purchase this house and turn it into this and buy this restaurant and buy this business and turn it into a restaurant. There's so much treasure here, you know. So once you
That
grow,
is so true. People complain about gentrification, but I go,
nah,
people are coming in and seeing the vision
yes,
that could be your neighborhood. People are
exactly,
willing to buy it when no one wants to buy it. Uh,
right,
I had an interview where some guy was saying people in his neighborhood were mad that a lot of Indians and Haitians were coming in buying things, and I go,
right,
why aren't you guys buying it? It's bottom
right,
prices. If they can come in
right,
and buy it, so could you.
right. mentality.
Oh yeah.
Gotta
What would
grow.
others say about your home-based businesses, or like if they work with you, they'd be like, "Man, Andrew, Andrew, sorry, I'm gonna say Andrew, I'm gonna kill it. Andre,
Uh,
did this for me, or did that for me, or he this was the experience I got with him."
oh, what would they say? Our business is a phenomenal business. We're in a personal cash flow success business, and we show people how to build wealth using wealth building strategies. So, I mean, we have countless people who say, "Hey, I was able to increase my cash flow." Showing me how to get out of debt, showing me how to build wealth, showing me how to invest, showing me how to grow. I mean, so much when it comes to money. A lot of people would, that's what they would say. I mean, we have countless testimonies. That's the word I was looking for. But we have countless testimonies, and I love, a lot of times people are strapped for income financially, and you can come into their home and try to sell them something, and if they don't have the money, it's just, I mean, they have to find it, and that's what we do. We show them how to find that money and free up money so that they can start building wealth. So very excited. We've helped countless people to increase their cash flow just on their own job, from their job, and just doing what they're doing right now. So, and I just give you a quick example. We had a guy who, him and his wife, we showed them how to increase their cash flow by $1,100 a month. And in 60 days, they paid off over $2,000 in debt, and just was totally excited. So we have, again, countless testimonies, people saying
Wow.
how we've helped them increase. Yeah.
You
So
know, finding lost money is a fun thing. You know.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna say, how do you encourage others to get started? Do you go, "Hey, I can save you this amount of dollars. Hey, you can show you how to improve your taxes," or is there a particular way you start that conversation?
Me honestly, and what I do is I totally believe in increasing your cash flow. I totally believe in increasing minimizing taxes and eliminating debt. But my biggest thing is we gotta make more money. You just gotta get your income up. So that's how I come at people first and foremost. And I say, look, are you looking to make more money outside of what you're currently doing? You have to make more money, and I look for people that are serious about making more money because you have to want it. You can say all day that you want it, but are you really serious about making more money? But I mean, you deserve more. Your family deserves more. Your children, your wife, your spouse, your husband, you all deserve more, and it's available in America. There's no reason why we should continue to struggle. I understand there is struggle, but there's no reason why we should continue struggling. So, and it's going to take more money in order to build wealth. It's going to take more money to stop this generational poverty. It's going to take somewhere has to stand up and say, look, it's gonna be me. I have to go out here and make 200,000 a year, 300,000, 400, 5, 1 million in order to change my family for generations to come. So I get people started on you need to make some more money. You need to make more money.
A really great informational fact I found out was to be a one percenter in the African American community, you only need to make $350,000.
Right,
And so that whole I gotta have 1 million, I'm like, dude, once you already hit 350,000, you're in the category with Oprah. You're
right,
a one
right.
percenter.
1%. Yeah,
And so I think
agree.
sometimes when you make those numbers real and personal,
Mm-hmm.
that blows people's mind. And
Right.
same thing with home ownership. I think that's
Yeah.
so important.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people are tossing money away, or they'll be living somewhere for 20 plus years, and I'm like, you could have bought a house by then.
Right.
A real.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely, that's important too because in my family, home ownership is something that's been very important to us as well. And I believe that we should own homes. We need to own something. You got to own something that you can leave behind, or owning a home is just a wonderful thing. Especially if you're renting for a long, long period of time, like you said. You know. It's just important, and you have to be willing to fight. You got to fight. You got to fight.
Oh yeah, here out in Texas they have a thing called USDA loans. It's when it's in the
Okay.
rural areas, and sometimes
Mm.
people are putting 0% down, or
Wow.
FHA loans are 3.5%. So if
Wow.
there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Kind of, and
Yeah. Yeah.
even in New Orleans, 90% of the people in my ward own their home. Now, a
Really?
lot of those homes washed away, but they
Uh,
did own their homes. So
wow. Okay.
uh, I would
That's
say,
good.
how do you finance your home-based business?
I finance it with profit from the business. I finance it with wages. I also work. I work. My wife stays home with my daughter, and so I still work. And then through minimizing taxes, which was huge for us because we didn't know that having a home-based business that we could write off our lifestyle. And I've been at home, and it's embarrassing to say, but I let people know anyway because I don't want them to make the same mistakes that I've made. But having a home-based business, you're able to write off your lifestyle. And I've been in home-based business since late '90s, and I never did I write off my lifestyle for about 10 years. And it cost me, I tell people, it cost me $5,000 a year. You do the math. That's
Oh
50
man.
grand that I've lost. And had that been invested, it'd probably be 100 grand. So no wonder why, a lot of us don't have wealth because we don't know how to play the game. So when we started writing off our lifestyle, writing off of expenses, you don't have to make a lot of money. People think, well, I'm making a ton of money. That's when I need to worry about minimizing taxes and writing off and trying to figure out how to play the tax game. No, you can play the tax game now. You're playing it now. You're just playing it the wrong way. You're getting beat. So we started writing that off and using that money to finance our business. So that's how we encourage people to say, hey, you're losing a boatload of money. You're leaving a lot of money on the table. So use that money to build your business.
Uh, I love that because there's so many people say, man, all these tax loops are for the rich, and I'm like, no, they're for whoever's paying attention and who puts them in their RS form. Uh,
Yeah,
it's a
it
lot of stuff
changed our
out there.
lives. Yeah, it changed our life. We even owed before we got started. We even owed Uncle Sam and money, and it was like, why are we ended up owing? Because the person that was doing our taxes didn't have a clue, you
Oh
know.
wow, that
And
sucks.
when we started doing it the right way, and we understood that it's our responsibility. People say, "Well, my tax man got me." No, your tax man don't have you. He have you paying more than what you need to be paying. So you need to know for yourself.
Like the commercial, the HR block will get you your money back. I'm like, tell me how to get it back next year so we don't have to do this again, you know?
Right, right. Yeah, it's empowering.
Where do you see yourself in your business like 2 years from now? Like, do you see yourself doing more events or speaking to more people, or is there retiring, investing in real estate?
Yes, all of the above. We really have a huge vision. We're in the process of building a home-based business. One, because it allows us to come in at a low cost and create a high income. It also allows us to recruit, train, and develop other people who might not have the means to go into a big business for themselves, but they can come in same with the same way we came in. And but our ultimate goal is to build a huge team and get our income over 6 figures a month, and that's over the next couple years. And our ultimate goal is to start putting together a game plan to rebuild our inner city, starting where we live at here in Tampa, and then I'm a systematic person, so we want to put together a game plan where we can go into all the inner cities across the country and put together a game plan to rebuild them. Start putting up businesses and creating jobs. So if I don't finish that, my children they already know that's why they're here. That's what they're going to do. So that's just something that we plan on for generations to come. We're serious about this.
Hey, I mean, there's some great deals in Tampa on
Yeah,
LoopNet on multifamily. You can do sky's the limit. I think there's
yeah.
a pair of brothers in Chicago that
Uh-huh.
they've been buying inner city stuff for 50 plus years now. They're close to
Really?
their 60s, but
Wow.
60s, 70s, and so it's like you got
Wow.
all. I mean, you got time is the limit. Time is the limit.
Yeah,
Do whatever you want.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
if someone came to you and said, "Listen, I need to change my life. stuff sucks, my money sucks, I can't get stuff together. What could you do to help them today? What would be the steps you would tell them?
I would tell them, to um, first of all, you're gonna have to understand that you have to really set your mind on where you want to go. Sit down and write out your life. What is it that you want? No matter what you have right now, what is it that you would like your life to look like? Take all the strings off and all everything what you don't have. Just write out what you want your life to look like, and then start heading that way. I started off again with a home-based business because I didn't have a lot of capital to start a huge a franchise or a big business or anything like that. And it's a way to come in where you can start off with a low investment and build a huge income. And I would say start there. Find you something you can work from home, or start a small business or something, and just be tenacious. The biggest thing is mental, and knowing that you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to get that life that you want. You need to have a bulldog tenacity about making it happen, and stop quitting and giving up like most people will and do. And you got to change the people around you. You got to start getting around people that have what you want instead of the people that have the problems that you have. So you got to start getting around. And with today's world, I mean, with the internet, social media, there's no reason why you can't get around those right people. And then last but not least, you got to invest in yourself. You got to start investing in yourself. We buy stuff all day long. I mean, I have a library with tons and tons of books, and I got rid of all the mess that I used to have, the CDs or the tapes that wasn't helping me to grow. I got rid of that and started investing in myself. Most people are not willing to invest in themselves. So that's what I would say. You want to change your life, you got to be serious about it, and you got to not care what people think. You have to go for it. Stop caring what people think about you. That's the biggest thing, and not in a way that people out here today. I don't care about nobody. That not that mentality, but the fact of this is what I'm gonna do for me and my family. This is where I'm gonna go. If I'm gonna do this type of business, that's what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna be cleaning windows and make six figures or 200, 300,000 cleaning windows and leave my corporate job, then that's what I'm gonna do. Whatever. Be willing to do whatever it takes and not worry about what people think about you. That's what I would say. That's been the biggest thing for me. Yeah.
That's great. I mean, that's great. Libraries are so important. I feel like you can go on Amazon and I mean, you can get books for $1 to $5. You could have a
Yes.
whole library for 300
Yes.
bucks. Or
Absolutely.
25 bucks a month for a year. You can have a whole
Yeah.
library. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Absolutely.
where can people reach out to you? Go ahead and give us your Twitter, give us your Instagram, give us your Facebook.
Okay. On Twitter, we're Black and Wealthy. On Facebook, we're Young Black Wealth Builders. And on YouTube, you can find us at Young Black Wealth Builders. Instagram, I think we're Young Black Wealth Builders. My wife handles that one. I'm off on that one. But that's how you can catch up with us, and you can always call our home office at 813-395-5272. Again, it's 813-395-5272. We'd love to chat with you, and we're looking to work with serious people that are hungry and serious about building wealth and changing their life. And I will say this: we don't mess around. We're gonna help you succeed if you want to, And I let people know when they come to work with us that you will quit on me before I quit on you. And I'm not being negative. I'm just letting you know that if you commit to changing your life, we're gonna help you do that, and we're gonna give you everything we got. Make sure you hit that goal because we're serious about
That's awesome.
this. Yeah,
That's good stuff.
thank you.
So again, Black and Wealthy on Twitter, folks.
Yeah,
Young Black Wealth Builders on Facebook,
yeah.
Instagram. Say it one more time for Instagram.
I forget. I think we're Young Black Wealth Builders on Instagram too. I forgot. My wife normally handles that account, but I can put it. I can put it on the comments on the
Oh
video or
yeah,
something. But
definitely. It's okay. We're gonna find it and we're gonna put it on there.
all
I would
right.
definitely say thank you for your time today. I don't
Thank
know where
you.
you had to get from other than enjoying the great sunshine out there. Uh,
Right.
tell your wife I said hi.
Thank you.
And
We'll do.
thank you guys for coming on the Slow and Low series.
Yeah.
Andre from Young Black Wolf Builders. And this
Thank
is
you so
Erica.
much.
from Classy Club.
All right.
Bye,
Thanks
Andre.
for having us. Bye bye.